Hi guys, it's Ange from Anjli's Lookbook and welcome to my first ever YouTube video. So today's video is to show you different choices and different ways in which you can choose to wear your bridal dupatta on your big day. Everything from wearing it the traditional way to revamping it and then restyling it for the reception if you choose to wear so. Today's video is all for you brides out there. I know when I was getting married, every little part of the wedding was planned out to the T. It's not just choosing outfit and getting the right jewellery right, but for me also the setting and being comfortable of my dupatta on the day is also incredibly important. So I've got my model Rihanna with me today and we're going to show you what that looks like. So the first thing is, it's gone straight onto the head, pleated, onto the shoulder and then dropped over the front. You get your dupatta coming all the way around and you've got it coming across to your lehenga. You don't have to worry about it getting in your way because it's just falling off the side. So your hands are free to be able to move. So this is kind of ideal, especially if you've got larger jewellery, so nothing's covering from the front and your dupatta isn't covering anything else. So this is the traditional dupatta look number one. So the first thing to do is to make sure, grab the bridal dupatta. The key is to make sure to always remember the borders. The border is the most intricate part of a bridal dupatta and that's what's going to guide you to get the pleats right. So to start, we're going to get the end, so get the shortest end possible. And just like you would with a sari, what you want to do is you want to get the border and basically fold directly behind it. And you're going to do that as many times as the width of the dupatta. So what you want to do, just like that, you want to hold on to each one of the pleats. So I think we're going to be able to create 5 pleats here and hold it. It's a bit like pleating a sari essentially. So for those of you that are great at pleating saris, this will be ideal. And what you do, you want to grab the other edge of the border. So what you have is all the pleats. So 1, 2, so make sure you grab them finger by finger, 3 and 4, and line that up to the edge of the second part of the border like so. And then follow it all the way through with your hands, very carefully, and find out where your bride, according to her length and her height, where the drop needs to be. So this needs to be sitting on her shoulders. You ideally want to create the pleat so it's not much wider than her own shoulders as well. So if you know you've got someone that's quite petite, make sure you keep the pleats as small as possible, showing off both sides of the borders. So we're going to take it about 3/4 of the way down. Once, make sure you're holding on very tightly to the pleats as you can. You want to make sure the drop is right, and sometimes what needs to happen is that you need to pull the top part of this pleat slightly further forward to make sure that it's covering all of the bottom like so. Once you're happy, get a very big safety pin like so, and what you want to do is include every single one of the pleats, cover both borders and pin it together. Hold on to it nice and tightly. You want to make sure that that's lined up just like that on her shoulders. Drop it down and then secure it to her blouse with a hidden pin as well. Once you have managed to secure it to the back, what you now need to do is take the outside border that's running, turn it around and turn to the front. Line it up to the bride's head like so to make sure she's nice and comfortable. If you take a turn, there should be a drop just right about here, because what you don't want, she needs to be able to move her head up and down and left to right as comfortably as possible. Get the pin and secure it as much as you need to for the bride to feel secure. This extra piece of drop is incredibly important, especially if the bride is going to be bowing down, moving forward and backwards as well. It enables her to feel as comfortable as possible. By all means secure it, but this will be enough. This way she gets a nice rounded drape and it's not getting in her way. So another variation that if you do wish to and the bride needs to is you can actually take it all the way across the front to really show off her dupatta. You can actually secure it to the front if the bride wishes to have a forward-looking pleat to show off her dupatta at the front as well. So this is another way that you can variate the traditional pleat.